What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and in today's video we're going to be talking a little bit about Boogie2988. He recently did a stream for his birthday, and he was doing a charity event for a suicide prevention group that he was donating all the money that came into his stream, and he was trying to get people to donate directly to them as well. And in this stream he actually talked about his separation with his wife and some of the stuff that he had been going through, and basically he has been very, very suicidal. And he was actually talking about with some of the YouTubers that he ran into at E3. He was talking to them about the suicidal thoughts he was having, and he actually was thinking about ending his life like close to his birthday. And it's the depression and things that happen, guys. You could look at someone and not know what they're going through, and not understand that on the outside they look good and everything in their life looks fine, but underneath it's such a hot mess. And depression is one of those things that you never know that it's there. It just creeps up on you, and I've gone through that myself without even realizing that I had depression until I got so deep in it that it was bad. And it's weird how everything around you can be going okay and you feel like everything's falling apart, and it's a really weird situation. You can definitely dwell on things like losing a loved one, and things like that can just send you in a really dark place, and you have to mentally be strong to dig yourself out of that. And he basically says in his video that he basically his dog Sammy saved his life, because the dog is so codependent on him that the dog needs him. And Boogie doesn't realize how many people's life he touches in a good way, and how motivating he is to some people. Yes, Boogie has a lot of people who are haters on him and things like that, and no matter what you do in this world, guys, there's going to be people who don't like you. You can do all the good in the world, but there are going to be people who just don't like you. So I think that it's important to talk about depression, and I think that it is very important to talk about suicidal thoughts and things like that with people who are going through this situation. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys a clip of Boogie talking about some of the stuff that was going on and what he's had to deal with. But I want you guys to know that if you're going through something, you're not alone. I'm going to put a link in the description down below to suicide prevention. If you need to talk to somebody, reach out, guys. You're not alone. I know that sometimes it feels like this world is out to get you and you're all alone, but you're not. There's people there. You have a purpose for being on this earth, and you never know how you just being here can affect other people in such a positive way. So remember, guys, love yourself, love each other, and we're going to go ahead and roll that clip.
Here's why I'm still here. This little guy literally can't live without me. He is so codependent that he literally will, even right now, just because I'm in the studio, he's sleeping right here on his little stool with his leg up against me because he can't live without me. And I just couldn't say goodbye, man. I just couldn't do it to this dog. I just couldn't do it to my best friend in the world. Because here's the thing, it doesn't matter if I make bad content, he still loves me. It doesn't matter whether or not I fucking say something stupid on Twitter, he still loves me. If you don't have a pet and you are depressed, if you are anxious, if you are suicidal, if you don't have a pet, I recommend you get one, because they can and will save your life. And I am proud to tell you that this dog has saved my life. Because when I was at my lowest, when I was convinced that you guys would be better off without me, when I was convinced that I could die for a good cause, that I could die for a good reason, when I was convinced that my death could mean something, and that my life no longer did, this little fucker right here, I'm trying not to cry, guys. I'm sorry. I really don't want to cry. So I'm just closing my eyes so I don't cry, okay? This little fucker here kept me here. This silly little dog. And his unconditional love. I love you, buddy.
Alright guys, so that's going to do it for the video. I just really wanted to make this video because there's so many people going through so many things. And I didn't have time to get down to the studio and things like that, so excuse me for not being on camera. But I wanted to make this in case there was somebody who needed to hear it. I want you guys to know I love you guys so much. Thank you for everybody who has stayed to the channel. I want to thank and welcome everybody who is new to the channel. Thank you so much for smashing that subscribe button. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. I love you guys very much. We'll see you in the next one.
I do this for my father, who I've only seen from time to time in my dreams. I do this for you. I do this for my mother, who's finally clean, no longer a fan. I do this for you. I do